What's going on, y'all? Here's Murphy Power Washing. I just figured now's as good a time as any to take y'all through my trailer build. I had a request to show my trailer build and the setup that I use. So here we go. Start off with the advertisement on the back. That's a little QR code that'll take you right to my Facebook page. So anybody who scans that on their phone can go right to my Facebook page. Okay, basically got a little rolling billboard here. All right, so I got I'll take in my pressure washer first. This was a Predator pressure washer from Harbor Freight. So that's still the Predator engine. However, I have removed the 4.0 gallon per minute pump and I've replaced it with a gearbox and a general pump 5.6 and a unloader. So 275 gallon tank, gravity fed out PVC pipe runs underneath my hose reel, and I have a little, if I need to wash my hands, if I need to wash some equipment, got a little spout right there to do so. And then I have this ball valve right here runs from my water tank to the PVC through a water filter, and then that's my inlet hose that goes into my pump. Coming out my pump here, I have a high pressure gauge so I know how much pressure I'm getting. My whip line coming out runs into my hose reel. 200 foot of single thread high pressure hose. Got this and this both from Southeast Soft Wash. And I'm not a welder. I know a little bit more about carpentry than welding, so I just rigged up a little wooden frame here. I'll probably end up upgrading that once I figure out how to weld. So that's pretty much my high pressure side. Of course, got my ladder, got my surface cleaner up there. So like I said, 275 IBC tote for water, 65 gallon tank for bleach. And then here's my soft wash setup. So this is my blend manifold. I don't have any kind of fancy knobs or anything. These are just ball valves, and I'm, eventually probably gonna buy the Southeast Soft Wash Batch Buster blend manifold and all that, but this is kind of a budget build here. Water hose coming up, got a bulkhead fitting there with a PVC pipe that runs all the way down to about a ½ inch from the bottom of the tank. So I just pull my water up through here, pull my bleach up through this line, which is just connected to the bottom there. And then this is 1/4 inch. Make sure if you're doing these from the water and the bleach, either use at least a ½ inch, and then you don't need as much surfactant coming through. So I use 1/4 inch inner diameter hose for surfactant. And then I don't have a surfactant tank, so I just keep a 5 gallon bucket, and then I'll refill this with surfactant when I need it. And then I just drop that hose into the bottom of that, and it pulls it just fine. 200 foot of soft wash hose from Southeast Soft Wash. This is a Titan hose reel. This is not from Southeast Soft Wash. This is from somewhere else. The only thing I don't like about it is I have to buy separately a locking mechanism for this. So I have one on the way, but it hasn't gotten here yet. But up until this point, I've just been using this bungee cord here to come up around the handle to keep it from unrolling whenever I'm going down the road. So, and then this is just a regular steel to metal, not steel the brand. The brand is General Pump. This is just my supply hose reel. It's just General Pump. Mounted it straight to the frame of the trailer. Got 175 foot of Flexzilla hose on here, and then I just got the little swivel it came with, a little 3 foot Stanley whip line coming out of there going into the top of my PVC. Now what I did here is I put this little shutoff valve on the inlet of this water, so I don't have a Hudson float valve. I'm pretty good at managing my water, or knowing when the water is going to be full. So if I'm anywhere close to the trailer and I need to shut off my water, I'll just cut it off there. If I'm near the house and I need to cut off my water, I'll just go to the source and cut it off over there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a couple extra little things. I got an extra DIY soft wash one down there, extra one. I got this corrugated pipe here for when I'm doing roof washes and stuff's gonna come down off the gutters and the downspouts, and I need to redirect the bleach away from any plants that might be around the downspouts. Anything else? Oh, I got some safety cones over there when I'm setting up on the road or on the street, high traffic street. I'll put some safety cones going around the side of my trailer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Always keep a 5-gallon bucket. I got a bunch of trash back here. I gotta go to the dump, but bleach tanks, or not bleach tanks, like chemical pump up sprayers. Here I got a bunch of tool bags. I got socket set. Underneath that I got a little organizer full of spare parts, spare wires for my pumps, spare quick connects, tape, sealant, all that kind of stuff. I got a downstream injector right there that I haven't hooked up yet. Spare gas tank in case I, somehow forget my gas tank. All my specialty chemicals over there. So I got some bleacher neutralizer, some degreaser, some rust remover, some Mud Mayday from Southeast. I got some Oxnox from Southeast, some Wood Wizard. I got all kinds of stuff over there. Spare gun here. Here's my J-Rod tip. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All this stuff that was in here used to be back in here. But since I started taking my daughter to school, now I don't really have the time. And also, guys, you never know when you're gonna need a little stuffed lamb. Okay, so always keep his little stuffed lamb with you. Make sure he's nice and buckled in there. Safety first, right? Respirator here in case I'm doing a roof wash and it's hot and I'm gonna be inhaling a lot of bleach fumes. So my soft wash pump, I didn't touch on this. So my soft wash pump is right here. And what I do, every time I've left a soft wash pump out in the rain, it's gotten ruined with the wiring. So what I did was I just put some little bolts right here where if I need to hook up a soft wash pump, I'll just take these nuts off, put the soft wash pump on here, put the nuts on, and then it's mounted. And then I got inlet hose here and whip hose here for the soft washing stuff. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I got going on. I really like these magnets. I got some magnets from Vistaprint. They're easy. You can just put them on, take them off. They stick to the side of the door really well. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other questions about anything I got going on here, please don't come on here. Please don't come on here and say, oh, you shouldn't have a, 1/2-inch line connected to that or this, or trying, I don't care. All right, this is what works for me. This is my budget build. Everything here I have built by myself from the ground up. I started with just a Simpson 2.7 or 2.3 in the back of the truck. Just throwing all my hose in the back of the truck. It was a mess. So this right here is literally just my budget build. Mix and match. Everything's mix and matched, as you can see. Like hose reels, for example, Southeast Soft Wash, Power Wash Pros, and Clean Right Corp. So it just depended on what I needed at the time, how much money I had at the time, how much I was willing to spend at the time. So that's it. Y'all have a good one.